going out in pairs today then, mate?
Agony, is it, Reg?
Oh, no, Sarge. It just catches me now and again.
Only a prize Wally would hurt himself on a shield training course.
Yeah, well, if Mum wanted to do PT, I'd have joined the SAS, wouldn't I?
Yeah, he who dares ricks his back.
Very useful thing, that, Reg.
Yeah, for a fit man.
Sandhill Police Station, good morning.
Oh, hello, yes. This is Roger Philpott, City Farm.
Yes, Mr. Philpott.
Well, sorry to bother you, but we've had a break-in. A couple of our pigs are missing.
Right, would you just like to hold on a moment, sir? Sarge?
Yeah?
2 of our pigs are missing.
What?
It's a city farm. They've had a breakout.
I think they got the wrong pig.
Put me with you as soon as possible, Taff, for raising assistance.
Yeah, well, what's the bloody hold-up?
Transport.
A bloody pig?
That's
right.
On a few seconds.
Well, why can't the guy from the farm pick it up? Apparently he's only got a Mini. Well, the Sherpa's loaded up, Sarge. Get it unloaded. Well, hurry up, because Taffy's got its corner. I'll get Jimmy Carver to meet you at Pound Place. Get Jimmy for me, will you? All right? He's good with kids. He's probably good with animals.
Yeah, well, if it shits all over the van, I'm not cleaning it out.
Yes,
you are.
Over.
Rather them than me, Sarge. Pigs bite, you know.
Excuse me. Oh, hello. Roger Philpott from the farm. Oh, good. Which one have you got? Oh, it's Plonk. No sign of pickle, I suppose.
Having fun, Taff?
About bloody time.
Go on, Jimbo, get in there. Piggy!
Pig? Careful, please. Pigs are very sensitive to stress. Pig. You haven't seen another one on your travels, have you?
Eh?
This one's Plonk. Pickle's still at large.
No sweat, we'll put that in all units. What's its reg number?
Piggy! Go, steady.
Go on, you great girls, plows. Here, how are we going to get it in a bleeding van? I'm not use that door as a ramble, Tommy. Clever, Dick.
Got him! If you could just keep him in the corner. I don't... Oh, hold it! Hold it now. Hold it. Right there. In you go, love. Get him out.
Oh, come on, bloody hell. Come on out.
Where's it get?
You got hose, love? Here you go, Taff. Get the hose.
Oh, no, mate. You're the driver.
What are you talking about? I thought you was brought up on a farm.
Yeah. Welsh woolies, not English pigs.
Prat.
Mr. Philpott. Mr. Philpott. You've really thrown my egg deliveries this morning. Look, we haven't yet established... Here, hold these for me, would you? Mr. Philpott, we haven't yet established how the pigs escaped. They didn't escape. Somebody let them out. Oh, yeah? Come and look. The sty door had been opened, and, well, pigs don't use wire cutters. We're lucky we only lost Plonk and Pickle.
So it was vandals, was it?
Animal Life League, I think. Well, we've had a few letters lately. Meat is murder, that kind of thing. You're not a vegetarian, are you?
Oh, no, I'm Welsh. I eat anything.
Quite right. Pragmatism's the only sane approach.
Mr. Philpott, you haven't still got them, have you, the letters?
Oh, no.
Well, then we haven't got much else to go on, I'm afraid. Of course, we'll do the best we can.
And that's it, is it?
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, a Pickle's still missing, you know. Well, you may not think it's serious, but she's a very important member of our community.
No, it's not a question of what I think, sir. As I say, we'll do the best we can.
Well, thanks, then. Sorry to have been a nuisance.
You finished yet, Muzz?
Golly, low!
Oops. All done, then? No, mate, you missed the top half.
We'll lift back to your beat.
Oh, thanks very much. You might at least say sorry.
Good stuff, that makes your toes curl. How'd they get out, then?
The Nutty Brigade cut a hole in the fence. At least that's what he reckons. Anyway, there's enough all to go on.
Right, he's had his 20 minutes in, on to the next. You coming or what? Where do you want dropping off?
Larry's. I could do with a cup of tea.
Oh, stick your feet outside, can't you?
Morning, Tuff.
Oh, what did I, Larry?
What have you been doing?
Resting a pig, as it happens.
Never, not you, Tuff. Not before breakfast. Full breakfast for Tuff.
No, Larry, I'll just have a cup of tea. Better get back out on the street, eh?
No breakfast.
No tap.
No breakfast for Tuff.
Here, you haven't got a runaway pig on the premises, have you?
A runaway pig? No. Plenty of dead flies, though.
This poxy overtime thing's getting silly. I've gone 2 months now with bugger all. Hey, up, it's Bruce Lee.
Yeah, you'll see when you go on it. It'll cripple half the force.
Overtime's not all right, though.
Yeah, well, right or not, I've had a cut in wages. A big cut. Full breakfast, please, having a cup of tea.
Cheer up, Mus. Money into everything, you know.
True. There is sex.
Oh, is there? Cup of tea and a bacon sandwich, please, love.
How well Sherman's like Taffy can afford to ponce around all day. Some of us have got commitments. What we really need is another good murder.
Well, do us a favour, will you?
It's true. And if there was one, you'll be in there copping like the rest of us. So would Jimbo.
Aye?
Trouble is, there's too many hypocrites in this job.
Well, no one can say that about you, Pete.
This is true. You must always call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Anyway, you must have made a bomb out of miners' strike. They spent more time in Yorkshire than I have.
Yeah, but bloody Scargill gave up too soon, didn't he? My American holiday was only half paid for.
Well, you shouldn't have blown most of it on a new bike then, should you?
Didn't you put some away for the taxman?
Taxman? What you talking about?
Your picket money.
He's had his share. Well, pay as you earn, you prat, or don't they tax beads and mirrors?
We're only taxed at the basic rate. If you earn over the limit, they claw it back. Later.
He's winding me up. Here, Sarge.
Yes, Muswell.
You know our money from the miners' strike?
How could I ever forget?
We paid the tax on it, haven't we?
Yeah. Apart from super grabbers like you.
No.
Ted, when Inspector Galloway comes in, can you ask him to have a rethink on this expenses claim? There's no way I can pass that, I'm afraid.
Henry, have you read this lot of old bullshit? The recently imposed overtime restrictions will not reduce our operational effectiveness. Although paperwork may get held up, we must all endeavour to be as efficient as possible in the issue of reports to whichever department.
I drafted it.
Yeah, well, paperwork's the only bloody thing that doesn't get held up round here.
Perhaps if your CID brethren were to clock in promptly, there'd be less need for overtime.
Dash was out on a job.
Well, he's not booked out on the duty state. Already.
Pedantic little twat.
Oh, dear.
CID, DS Roach. He's not here at the moment. Can I help? Sorry, mate. Barry Blades what? Just a minute. Barry Blades, immigration.
Hello, Barry. Roy. Sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday.
That's okay. They're all fixed up.
Yeah, no problem. What time are you going to be? 11:30, yeah?
Yeah.
OK, well, just see the duty sergeant if I'm not around, OK?
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Immigration, what do they want?
You putting all the Irish in your first?
Oh, very droll.
What's this? Operational overtime? Where's Mike?
The con artist with the wardrobe. He's checking up on a list of people who knew Miss Clark and who had a key to the flat.
Why hasn't he done that yet?
Well, he was told he couldn't do overtime yesterday. We both were.
Who by?
Who do you think? You weren't here at the time.
Bloody ridiculous. What are you up to today, then?
Pursuing inquiries on the credit card job.
Any danger of an arrest?
Not imminent, no.
Well, you want to watch it. Chief Sewer might take you off that case as well.
Well, depending on whether I can get a description confirmed this morning. I wanted to see the girl last night, but...
Right. I'm supposed to be briefing a divisional planning meeting, and then I'm off to Bethnal Green Nick. So I'll see you later, all right?
That's another thing that doesn't get held up. Planning. It's all planning and bloody paperwork.
Well, don't tell me, mate. Tell that lot at the Dream Factory, all right?
Oh, by the way, Happy Henry has turned up. Just didn't get past the censor, I'm afraid.
What's the matter? Didn't I claim enough?
Is there a black market in carbon paper here or what? I never find a scrap when I want of it.
Ah, right, sir. Yes, that's fine. We can keep an eye on that.
Right. Would you just like to sign here, then?
Yeah, but what about the rest?
The other stuff's still the subject of inquiries, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but it wasn't stolen.
Well, as soon as the title's been cleared, we'll notify you.
And how long would that be?
I'm sorry, I really can't say. We won't hold it any longer than we need to.
Oh, like hell. The next time I come in, you'll go
Reg,
together.
if you're going to walk around all day with that bit of paper in your hand, could you change it now and again?
Up yours and all.
I heard a rumour that Emmy Talbot's thinking of retiring.
Yeah, that's right. We're holding a piss-up for him in a telephone kiosk.
Yeah, well, how do you see me? I was sort of wondering, as the next Chief Superintendent's clerk?
I can honestly say, Reg, I can't think of anyone more suitable at Sunhill.
Oh, thanks, Archie.
The only problem is, it's not a job for an able-bodied copper.
Ah, no, well, exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm not one to complain, right? But, I was wondering, what about if my back's been permanently damaged?
Match your brain, then, won't it? Thanks, Nick.
My pleasure, darling. I'll get some breakfast myself now.
OK, then.
Yeah.
Sunhill Police Station, good morning.
Morning, Bob.
Hello, Roy.
I forgot to tell you yesterday, Barry Blades Immigration wants to borrow 3 of your lads today.
Blades? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but it won't take long. He's doing a sweatshop down in Caffrey Street. I told him there'd be no problem.
Well, you should have told him we're here to nick villains, not some poor sod who's been born in the wrong country.
Oh, you can tell him yourself. We'll be here at 11:30. All right.
No, it ain't all right. Doing their dirty bloody work for them.
Oh, morning, Mike.
What is that?
Oh, Roy, did you read my memo?
Memo, sir?
Operational overtime. It should have been in your tray.
Oh, yes, sir. That one.
Oh, good. We'll have a talk about it later on, when Talbot's collated the overtime figures.
Yes, sir. If I can find the time.
We'll make time, shall we, Roy?
Yes, sir.
Right. Morning. Morning. Hello, Ellis. You back with us?
Yes, sir.
Did you enjoy the course?
I wanted you to spend a few
Good.
minutes just to talk about...
Good morning.
Manage all right, Grandad?
Right, Mr. Lowe, we'll have somebody there as quickly as possible. Can you just give me the
that van
address
out before you
again?
disappear to your tax haven?
Where were those other signs then?
That's 17, is it, sir?
Yeah.
OK, then, so
Well, they'll be
thanks
in the
very
same
much.
place then, won't they?
Yeah, right, I'm
Surprise.
Sarge,
Yeah?
disturbance at the first shop in Masson Row. Sounds like an animal rights demo.
Where?
Masson Row, 3 beat. Taffy, Sarge.
Oh, you won't raise him. You don't come out of Larry's till 10.
How many of them?
3 in the shop, few outside, mostly women.
Well, I can't get down there.
I'll go. Can I have any pocketbook, Sarge?
Hang on. Yeah. Call up June. She should be pretty adjacent. You get down there in the van and you go with them.
Hey?
Be careful how you handle it.
Under what, Sarge?
Nutters for Wildlife Day, Jimbo.
Are you receiving me? Over.
You get the Deutsch, we'll take the queers.
What?
Morning, 101 Oscar. Are you receiving me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Viv.
Sarge, Taffy.
That's fine. Just... Back in circulation then, are we, Taffy?
Sorry, Sarge?
Some of your mates are dealing with an incident on your ground. I wondered if you could get along there and give them a hand.
Yeah, where, Sarge?
The fur shop in Masson Row. You remember Masson Row, don't you? Now proceed there, and I'll speak to you later.
Masson Row.
That's right. But don't give yourself indigestion. Over and out.
Poor old Taff.
Poor old Taff, my arse.
Can I have a look at what you're handing out, please, madam? I'm only trying to give it out. I just want to
Excuse me, please. Oh, it's hardly South Yorkshire, is it?
Better than nothing, I suppose. Look, I'll handle this. Excuse me, lads.
I don't want to read your damn leaflet.
Do you want these persons on your premises, sir?
Oh, yes, they're very good for custom, very good for my business. Of course I don't.
I shall assist you to remove them. Come on, miss.
Look, we're only trying to put a point of view, for God's sake. Why do you have to come in here?
Do you mind putting it outside?
Yes, we do mind.
Now, look, ladies.
Patronise us, you pig. Fur traders out! Fur traders out! Fur traders out! Fur traders out!
Right, either you leave under your own steam or you get carried out.
Fur traders out! But you can protest on the pavement. Fur traders out! 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 Fur traders out!
There be no fur trade.
Fur traders out! Fur traders out! Fur traders out!
Thank you.
Now, look, ladies, calm it. Anyone who tries to get back in gets nicked for breach of the peace.
Fur traders out!
Fur traders out!
Right, enough!
Fur traders out! Fur
Fur traders out! Fur traders out!
Bastards! Let's do it again, no matter how many times you love it!
Yeah, no doubt. Better like than never, Taffy. It's out! Come on! Out! Get off you! Fascist pig! Out! Get off you! Fascist! Get off! It's just a I only just got the bloody car. Oh yeah, no more touring you all. It was in Larry's. I wasn't in Larry's. I bloody wasn't. Look, I've been pounding the beat with pig shit on my trousers for the last 2 bloody hours because of you. Have you been dropping me in it with Claire? I'm bloody talking to you. I don't need to, mate. You already knows you're a lazy git. Shut up!
I was in there 2 minutes and then I was back out on the beat. Look, if you want witnesses, you can ask anybody who was in the cafe.
All right. I'm not going to call you a liar. We should have called you up straight away. But I am not blind and I am not stupid. Now, you do disappear sometimes. Don't you?
Occasionally. Maybe, Sarge.
Are you getting fed up with the job?
No, Sarge.
Well, then start pulling your weight again, right? What are you doing here now? I thought your break was at 9.
I thought maybe I ought to change my trousers. They stink.
Oh, yeah. Frighten you that much, do I? Go on, away you go. But let's give Larry's a miss for a while, shall we?
Yes, Sarge.
Right. Where's the charge sheets? Oh, this was supposed to have...
Charge sheets? Cabinet Sarge.
Right, what happened? Constable Carver?
Oh, 10 o'clock this morning, I and other officers here present were called to Premier Furs, a clothing shop on Masson Row.
The big brave boys.
Sitting on the floor in the shop were 3 persons, and the proprietor, Mr. Lowe, confirmed were unwanted on the premises. We therefore assisted him to eject them.
Shut up!
The prisoners were arrested when attempting to forcibly re-enter the shop. Such an attempt amounting, in my opinion, to threatening behaviour likely to cause a breach of the peace, Sergeant.
Breach of the peace? There was no breach of the peace till you lot barged in.
You heard what the officer said. Anything sensible you want to add to that?
Yeah. You're all a lot of bastards.
Fine. What about you?
Only that we'll do it again and again until the murder stops.
Well, in that case, I'm afraid we're going to have to look after your property while you stay with us. Do you mind turning out your pockets, please? Could you turn out your pockets?
No, I couldn't.
Ackland, take this lady down to one of the cells and search her, will you? Might as well take the other 2 down and get Martello to give hand.
You're 14-1. Yeah, it's not an easy job, you know. No, to be a chief sitter's clerk, you have to be... Oh,
petty, bloody-minded.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
No, able to handle responsibility. You got to take the load off the chief super, advise him, know all the rules and regs.
Is that so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A good super's clerk is indispensable. It's definitely a job for life.
Well, you better apply then, Reg.
Yeah.
I always thought you should be put away.
Viv, you wanted in the cells. Body search.
Oh, God. You take over it for me, please, Nick.
I'll do a body search for you if you want.
Now, I wouldn't if I was you, mate. You can catch all kinds of stuff nowadays.
The rest will have to come off too, I'm afraid.
Then you better take them off then, hadn't you?
Do you enjoy degrading your fellow women?
It's been reported by a Mrs. Lambert, sir. The address is 13 The Hollies, Midgley Walk.
Why are you telling me all this, son? Get hold of DC Dashwood.
Well, I can't, sir. Or Sergeant Roach. And the area care said it was definitely a job for CID.
Any mention of a wardrobe, was there?
A wardrobe, sir?
Yeah, you know what a wardrobe is, don't you?
Yes, sir, but, no, there's no mention, sir.
All right, I'll look in.
A wardrobe?
The time we spend on these loonies, they're more grief than bank robbers.
You able to put up with that row, Sarge?
Till the court tomorrow, we do, yeah. No way I could give them bail. I mean, if I was Jimmy Carver, I'd think about charging one of them with assault.
Morning, Sergeant Cryer.
Morning, Mr. Blades.
Roy Galloway said you'd be expecting me.
Yeah. You want to cut the bods for Caffrey Street, right?
If that's okay.
Well, it isn't, but still. They're upstairs in the canteen at the moment, enjoying a well-earned cup of tea. Just about to join them. Nick, get on to Abe Littleton. Tell him to be at the corner of Commercial and Caffrey Street in about 15 minutes. He knows what it's about.
Sounds all right.
Well, I hope you're not going to be too lucky today. I've got a full house as it is.
So I can hear.
2 teas, please, love.
I'll get these.
Oh, cheers. Now, you're a right pain, you're lot. I've got to take men off real police work for this, and I'm stretched enough as it is.
It's a piece of piss. Either you been on one of these before?
No, sir.
I'm not expecting any aggro. It's only a small place, as you probably know. My colleague, Greg Simpson.
Hello.
Sorry for the delay, Greg. Had a cup of tea forced on me. Right, you'll follow on in the van then, will you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and on the way, I just want to stick something in the cleaners. Forgot when I came in this morning.
All right, sir. Why do we have to get this bastard job, eh?
Cheaper to use us, isn't it?
PC Littleton.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Snowball. You in on this as well, are you? OK. I want one of you at the front, one at the back, and one in with us. That better be you as you're the beat officer. And remember, I don't want any of you to do anything. You're just here to ensure there isn't a breach of the peace, right?
Back side of front.
Never be doing the buggers a favour. They'd be better off back in Calcutta. Right, son, gently does it.
Gallagher.
Mr. Dev. My name's Blaze, Mr. Dev. Immigration Department of the Home Office.
Yeah?
I wonder if I could have a chat to some of your employees.
Fewer here than I thought, so.
Just the iffy ones then, Greg. And straight down the neck.
कौन सी जुबान समझते हो?
मैं हिंदी बात करती हूँ।
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम Mrs. Gupta.
यहाँ
Ain't you got nothing better to do? Need to call back as alone.
Nothing to do with me.
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
Itu nilai Trudie.
तू स्मूकमेंट कब आए?
Tu sei, sei, इधर
तुम्हारा
है।
पासपोर्ट कहाँ है?
यहाँ।
Mrs. Gupta. And Mrs. Chatterjee. There'll soon be more Chatterjees over here than Patels.
Kamsi zuban samajhte ho?
Hindi.
ये तू शादीशुदा हो?
हाँ.
उसकी nationality क्या है?
Hindi.
Him, I think.
इधर आओ. Korea. तेरा नाम क्या है?
Palermo.
Tenu itay kum karday kina? Cheer khayza?
Chemine.
Malak?
Okay, down the neck. Tell him not to shit himself. We only want to chat in private.
Mere nala.
Hello, come hello.
You proud of yourself, black man?
$600 from 210. Job's finished, Jim.
Thanks for your help, son.
Any time. Well done, chaps. Another blow against the black economy.
Cheers, then. Maybe see you lads back at the neck.
All right. Oh, Snowball, how many times have I told you to use a hanky? What? You got gobbled down your back. Here, clean him up and change his loincloth, Jimbo. I've got to make a phone call before we get back to the neck. There's a box just around the corner, all right?
Yeah, hold still a minute. Hold still a minute, Abe. There you go. You fancy a drink after work?
What's this, your community relations bit?
Piss off.
And these men delivering the wardrobe have knocked on your door at 9:30, you say, Mrs. Dixon?
Yes, that's right. Two very nice, polite men. Oh, Mrs. Lambert hadn't said she bought a new wardrobe, but she does buy lots of things from Benshams, and, well, they seem so natural. And I always do let people in for Beryl when she's out. You know, meter readers, television repairs,
So other
and so
people
forth.
know that you've got a key to Mrs. Lambert's house?
Well, yes, I suppose some people.
So, you came along here with the men delivering the wardrobe to Mrs. Lambert's house, and you let them in?
Well, they could hardly leave it in the street.
Please, Mrs. Dixon. Nobody's blaming you.
Could
yes,
we...
do come in, Inspector.
Med England Chemhine Pele ISC, Pamira Passport Gongayasi. Jestosne ite anda intazam kitasi, Usdana Emed Hay. O Lester Chelagia Hay, Menun Petaneho Kit Hay Renda Hay. Kitum Coach Ho Chena Chenda Hay?
Nee.
Etalik.
Right, I'll get his room ready for him.
Fancy cover?
No, I've got to make a phone call, mate.
Another one? So what's going on, Muzz?
Sliding something up?
Oh, yeah, like what?
Never you mind, private.
Well, I'm not going to ask if you're not going to tell.
Just a way of earning a bit extra now. The bloody overtime's up the spout, that's all.
Do what? A part-time job? Moonlighting, you mean? All right, arsehole, what's his marvellous job then, eh?
Looking after rich Arabs. All the old oil sheikhs and whatnot. We come over to London for a holiday after Ramadan.
What, you're going to be a minder?
What are you two still doing here? Later, he's like I got back hours ago.
Caught in a traffic surge.
Oh, yeah.
Got some writing up to do, Sarge. Well, you told me this morning a parade to keep up to date.
Right. You know, we normally nick blokes for loitering in these places.
Still soaking, are we, Taff?
No. Well, it's a bit iffy, isn't it?
What?
But it's Arab lark.
It's a doddle. Are we doing nights? Just making sure them and their tarts aren't disturbed in their hotel rooms.
So how much do you get?
50 quid a night, cash in out. I need that money, Jimbo. Put in a word for you, shall I?
No, thanks, Muzz.
How about you, Taff?
What?
2 weeks of that, 500 quid. Taxman taken care of. Couple more later on, already paid for.
What about your shifts?
It fits, doesn't it? I've got to start on the 3rd or I don't get the job. I'm on lates that week, early's the next. Magic. All I've got to do is ring lunchtime and confirm.
I always stay when I let people in for Beryl. I mean, otherwise they might... It's just knowing that somebody's been in here.
I'd be grateful if you didn't touch anything, Mrs. Lamb, until our scenes of crime officer had a chance to have a look over things, all right? Mrs. Dixon, did they get you to sign a delivery note or anything like that?
Yes, they did.
Now, the letterhead. Did you notice any name or anything that was printed on it?
No, I'm afraid I didn't. They said they were from Bensham's. They delivered a wardrobe. They were only here for a few minutes. I had no reason to suspect anything.
And when did they come back?
About 3/4 of an hour later, and they were very apologetic and said they'd made a mistake. The wardrobe wasn't for Mrs. Lambert after all.
So, you let them back in and they took the wardrobe away?
That's right, but they were only here for a few seconds. I don't see how they could have stolen anything.
I suppose the only really safe thing is not to open the door to anybody. Never go out.
Perhaps I didn't lock the door properly.
No, I'm sure you did, Mrs. Dixon. I think there was a man in the wardrobe.
Balls! Gov, I've checked out that list of names on the Clark case. You know, the wardrobes.
You're a bit late, Mike. I've just done another one, absolutely identical. It's so cocky it ain't true.
What, even said they were from Bensham's?
Yeah. Get any joy there, did you? It's odds on it's someone in their dispatch department giving names and addresses.
No joy at all. And Bensham's are shut today.
Well, then why didn't you do it last night? It was on your list.
I couldn't, could I? Chief stopping overtime.
Bloody ridiculous. All right, we'll do it another way. Local inquiries. Someone must have seen those jokers or their van. They can't be lucky twice. Hello, Henry. Can I speak to Mr. Brownlow, please?
I'm afraid he's busy at the moment, sir. Can I take a message?
Yeah, I want him to authorise some overtime. Henry?
Does it come within the terms?
Yeah. It's for extensive local inquiries into a firm of villains whom we'll lose unless we get a decent lead today.
He'll see you at 2 o'clock, sir.
What? But it's only 12:30 now.
He was going to see you at 2 o'clock in any case, sir. I'm afraid that's the earliest he can manage.
Thank you, Henry. Shit. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Go on, Ricky, kiss her. Kiss her, Ricky.
You look lovely. Wow.
Vinny's kiss a drink out longer, mate.
Stop it there. Oh, I must...
There you go, Dad.
What are you doing? Drinking in the middle of...
Nice one. I deserve this, don't I?
You ruined the photo.
Oscar, Sierra Oscar from 643 receiving over.
Go ahead, Sue.
Viv, is Taffy around?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Dad! What's up? You found the other pig?
No, better than that.
Who's that? Yeah, hello, Jeff.
Taffy, what was the name of that bloke who you were supposed to be in court with last week? You know, the firearms charge, the one who didn't show.
Ricky Vassallo. Another wasted morning, that was. Why?
Well, I think I found him.
Hey, come on, all get in! Vi! Get everybody in!
Oh, he doesn't have much.
Let go, son. Can't win them all, eh? Nah.
Everybody get in together like this! Look, he's not bleeding Patrick Litchfield! Everybody get in!
Yeah, that's the game.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Everybody say, suspended sentence!
Oh, shit.
Ricky. This is supposed to be your daughter's special day, you know.
It'll only be 5 minutes. They're just going to charge him and then we go to reception.
It's just a formality.
And first they said it was her thyroid, then they said it was her heart. Now.
Will you all come down here, please, this way?
Sorry if this is going to delay your honeymoon a little bit, Ricky.
Nah, we've already had that.
Hey, now I'm glad we didn't book that long for the reception.
Not that you care, as long as you've got your gut full of
Quick as you can, please. Then you'll be able to see him later on. Just go in there today.
Just a minute. God, do you think I could paint it a nicer colour?
Last time I was in here was when we got done for that leg. Do you remember?
One bunch of keys, one tie, one packet of confetti, one packet of contraceptives unopened, one watch, gold-coloured, one ring, silver-coloured, one buttonhole. Agreed?
Yeah.
Right. Richard Stephen Vassallo, you are charged that on a warrant granted at Thames Magistrate Court you did fail to appear on the 13th of May 1985. Do you wish to say anything?
Yeah. Can I have a bit of wedding cake?
Oh, for God's sake, someone shove a bit of cake in there, God.
How's the new job, Ellis?
Oh, it's Alice. Yeah, 200 quid a week. Cash in hand. Not bad, Ali.
What about poor old Connie? 3 years she's been waiting to have her legs done. They'll get her right in time to walk her to her coffin.
What's it like?
Well, you know, clubs, pubs, there's nothing to do except get...
Right, you lot. Party's over.
Oh, your cake, Mr. Cryer?
Yeah, go on, eat the evidence.
Come on now, I've asked you politely. Push off. Come on now, out of it.
Yeah, but what about my Ricky?
Yeah, well, you'll get him back tomorrow if the magistrate says so.
It's our wedding night tonight.
Yeah, you leave it to the best man, love.
Look, can't I just say goodbye?
Yeah, all right. Come on now, you lot, up it.
Shut up! Who's it making all that bleeding row anyway?
Animal life protesters.
Nutters.
They don't believe in shedding blood. You tell them you're a butcher and they'll tear you limb from limb. Gives you about.
Yeah. Well, supposing nobody ate meat, I'd be out of a job for a kick-off, wouldn't I? Anyway, wouldn't be healthy without meat. Good for the old you-know-what and all. 3 pints of Guinness, a couple of pounds of steak and...
I bought you a bit of cake, Ricky.
Oh, Tom. I'll sleep on it. Remind me of you.
Miss you at the reception.
Yeah.
Well, bye then.
Bye.
Tell that bleeding dentist to keep his hands off.
See what you're missing?
Don't you start.
So we've got breaches of the peace in 3, 5 and 6, Ricky Vassallo in 4.
Yeah, that's the illegal immigrant in 2.
Oh, really?
Till court tomorrow.
Well, let's hope we don't get too busy tonight then. Prisoners all been fed, have they?
Taffy Edwards taking care of it now.
Okay, right, run along then. I'll let my relief know about next month, shall I?
I'm not here.
Chief Super.
What now?
So.
All right, tell him I'm on my way up.
He's on his way up, sir.
Oh, I see we lost a pig.
Shut up, you stupid dykes!
You sure you don't want any food?
Or I'll leave some just in case you change your mind, Dick.
Miss Sue Cronin, cell 3. Vegetarian lunch. Compliments of the chef.
Can't eat that.
What's the matter with beans on toast?
I'm a vegan. There's butter on the toast.
Oh, for God's sake, love.
You think it's all a joke, don't you? Meat is murder.
Bitch. I'd like to see how a bloody vegan makes out on a Welsh hill.
Come on, it's time we booked off.
Two bloody rats.
I'm not asking for the crown jewels, am I, sir? Just 3 men to do 4 hours apiece, that's all.
I'm sorry, Roy. I don't consider the seriousness of the offence warrants overtime.
But I'm going to lose them, sir. They'll be on another manor in a couple of days.
Well, that's another manor's problem then, isn't it?
What do you mean another manor's problems? We're all trying to catch villains, aren't we?
Come in. Hello, Bob Pixie. Coffee?
Well, thank you, sir.
Right, gentlemen. Now you're both here. Can I refer you to this memo on operational overtime?
And there's a post to be dealt with every day, and there's returns and pro formas and expenses, and there's shotgun licences and pub licences. I mean, people just don't understand.
I think we're beginning to, Reg.
Oh,
See you,
yeah,
Ed?
well, yeah, see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you all fixed up then?
Yeah, rang just now. Start on the 3rd, as arranged.
So good that he come down the pub and buy me another drink.
I'd like to, Jimbo, but I've got to run over and sort out all the bits and pieces. All right.
See ya. Here, he's not moonlight anything.
Oh, no, Reg, you're just going to pick up your new truss.
He's all right, he is.
Swimming in the urinals now, Edward?
Sit, Sarge.
Aha, so this is where you hide all morning, Muswell.
Leave it out, Sarge.
Bet not. I'll get arrested.
Yeah.
See you then. See you. Oh, Muswell, we're going to have to swap the shifts around because of annual leave and long-term sick.
Do what?
Next month, from the 3rd, you'll be on nights instead of late. Oh, after me? Thank you, kind sir.
So, unless it's to investigate a major robbery, a GBH, a rape or a murder, foreseen overtime will not be authorised. But the message from on high is the new cost limits will not reduce police effectiveness. And at Sun Hill, I intend to see that that message gets through.
Well, with respect, sir, the message could come down from on high that shit doesn't stink. But that wouldn't make it a fact.
What is a fact, Sergeant, is that we are working to a fixed budget and I expect your cooperation in ensuring that we do live within it.
Yes, well, without that cooperation, sir, this place would have ground to a halt weeks ago. It's gone 2 o'clock now. I'm supposed to be on overtime now.
Look, I appreciate all that,
but
Bob.
they appreciate that. We get all this bump coming down the line. Is there any bump going up? I mean, do they know how pushed we really are here? Just lately, it's all I can do to put 1 man out on foot patrol on the entire ground. The entire ground!
We're being asked to do this job with both hands tied behind our backs. I've had 2 inquiries scuppered in the past 24 hours.
Oh, please, Roy, don't give me all that crap.
It is not crap, sir. We've got to face the fact that just because we've reduced our overtime doesn't mean the villains are going to reduce theirs.
But you're being so negative, man. If there's a cheaper, more effective way of doing our job, we should find it. The more we streamline, the more money we save.
What are we, policemen or bloody accountants?
The more money we save, the leaner and fitter the force becomes. The more resources we'll have in the future to give the public the sort of service they want. We have to look to the future, Roy, to be imaginative.
So what you're saying is that we're deliberately not solving crime now in order to solve it in the year 2000?
For a young man, Roy, you can be very obtuse.
No, but that's what you're saying, though, isn't it, sir?
No, it's not what I'm saying
All
at
right,
all.
then. Let's take this Mrs. Lambert's case, the wardrobe business. She's not been banged on the head. She's not been raped. The things that have been nicked are all insured. But we don't bother, right?
No.
But you just stopped me from pursuing inquiries.
It's simply that within the overall equation, certain inquiries are seen to be more cost-effective than others. The new guidelines simply take that into account.
So she goes to the bottom of the pile and she stays there. We're deliberately not solving a crime in order to save a few quid.
We are being realistic, Roy.
Then I think someone ought to tell Mrs. Lambert that and all the other poor souls that think the police are here to help them.
It's simply that the days of carte blanche are over. We're being asked to look at our work and sort out our priorities. To be pragmatic, right?
Pragmatic? What's that
yes,
supposed
Roy.
to... Leave it, Roy.
Right? Roy?
Right, sir.
Thank you. Bob?
Right, sir.
Right, thank you very much, gentlemen.
How many prats in pragmatic, Henry?
What?
Don't bother, I'll look it up myself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting a force, but the man's a joke.
And the man's a political animal, Roy.
Sways with the wind. I do think animals swayed in the wind.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Cryer. Sorry. Don't drink much. Spill most of it. Can I get you one?
No, I'm driving.
So am I.
Tears for souvenirs.
Well, overtime doesn't bother me either anyway. I'd rather be at home than down the Nick any time. Get to see something of your kids, you know?
Have a double scotch, please, sir.
Oh, yeah, 3 girls. 7, 5 and 2.
Side.
What's this then, photos?
Yeah, have a look at that. Eh? Aren't they gorgeous, see?
What about a murder? What's the cost limits on that going to be, eh? 5 grand, 10? What's the price of a life in this new, brilliant, cost-effective police force, eh?
Yeah. See Chummy over there? He's cost-effective. 5,000 quid for policing a picket line. It was all I could do to put one bobby out on the beat at the same time.
Yeah, well, like you say, it's all politics. You want to have a drink?
Sadie? Well, of course it's bloody politics. But what do you mean by
2
politics?
Scotchages, please.
I mean, what is politics?
Change your vote next time, that's what I mean.
Just holding each other up.
2 Scotches,
What are you
please, Sadie.
talking about change your vote to what? How long have I been in this game? 15 years I've been in this game. How many prime ministers we had in 15 years? I could have voted everywhere.
Teachers, Meals on Wheels, all right? Just get on with it and have a drink. Sadie! Yeah, but what are we talking?
What's up, love? Lost a quid and found a penny?
Yeah, Sadie. 2 gin and tonics and 3 light and bitters, please. Oh. Fancy a game of cricket?
Oh.
Come on. Me and the kids are going down Victoria Park this afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Are you any good?
No. Watch after yourself.
Hey, Mars, you're a stranger in here. What are you having?
Sadie, I just thought I'd pop down for a quick pint before I start me decorating. I'm doing Brownload's bathroom this afternoon.
Piss off, you silly old cow.
Paint it best, please, love.